Tonight, several developing stories. In breaking news, we're hearing about a cyber attack in the country of Ukraine that has disrupted their power supply, cutting power to thousands. Details are still emerging about a reported cyber attack in Ukraine that has apparently taken down parts of the country's electric grid, leaving large sectors. On December 23, 2015, the lights in Kiev, Ukraine went dark for nearly 250,000 residents. This blackout was no accident or mistake. It was a deliberate cyber attack against the computer networks that operate the country's electric power grid.
In the 2015 attacks that occurred in Ukraine, the adversary group primarily performed some reconnaissance and delivered a spearfish email so they could gain an initial foothold in the environment. That gave them access to perform circuit breaker control and cause electric service outages. From a United States perspective, these events matter quite a bit. From the perspective of we're running a very similar electric system, same types of technology and equipment in the field, and common vulnerabilities that an adversary nation could exploit.
Called Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition Systems, or SCADA. These control systems manage, command, direct, and regulate the behavior of other critical infrastructure components, including breakers, relays, valves, and pumps. Control systems operate in all utility sectors, manufacturing plants, medical facilities, transportation hubs, military bases, and dozens of other important sectors. And unlike typical IT-based systems, control systems must operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ensuring these systems remain operational in the face of sophisticated and increasingly prevalent cyber attacks has led security experts to label the Ukraine event as a teaching moment, an opportunity to drive home to American utilities the vulnerability of their own systems. That's why the U.S. Department of Energy, in collaboration with the Electricity Information Sharing and Analysis Center and Idaho National Laboratory, a worldwide leader in control systems cybersecurity, developed a unique hands-on training course called CyberStrike. Using industry best practices and lessons learned collected after the Ukraine attack, CyberStrike workshops train critical infrastructure asset owners and operators to protect their own systems from a similar fate. With hardware training platforms designed for various industries, the workshop challenges participants to defend against cyber attacks on the equipment they routinely encounter in their operational environment. The CyberStrike training modules present foundational content, enhanced with case studies and hands-on cyber exercises using programmable logic controllers, human-machine interfaces, network interface cards, and penetration testing software. This single 8-hour workshop is designed for team-based learning, and participants come from a variety of organizational backgrounds, including IT, cybersecurity, operations, and management.
We all want the power to stay on. We all want our natural gas to be flowing when we turn on the burner. What we hope participants take back is an understanding of how the cyber adversaries are targeting and attacking critical infrastructure. We want them to be better prepared to defend their own networks and their own equipment. We want them to just understand the overall process that attackers are using so that they can work within their organization to come up with cohesive incident response plans and understand the things that they need to do to improve their security posture so that they can defend against some type of an attack that may happen.
The hands-on exercises include lessons on open source intelligence, denial of service, controlling and bypassing the human-machine interface, firmware analysis, passive and active man-in-the-middle attacks, and defender mitigations.
Lessons learned from the CyberStrike training will really depend on your role and responsibility. For users of systems within utilities, they definitely learn how they can be targeted and how they can be spearphished and kind of be the initial point of entry for an attack. For the operators of the electric system, they really learn how to respond to attacks that are misusing their tools and technology against them. And last, the IT and OT folks at the organization, they'll learn how to detect, identify, and respond to an event as it's occurring.
Although the attack on Ukraine's power grid is believed to be the first documented blackout triggered by a cyber attack, it won't be the last. The U.S. Department of Energy and its network of national laboratories is committed to working closely with utility owners and control system operators to ensure power, heat, water, and other essential services continue to be delivered free of disruption. CyberStrike offers a hands-on simulated demonstration of a control system's cyber attack, packaged in a one-day training course for maximum efficiency and impact. For more information, contact the Department of Energy or Idaho National Laboratory.